Happy New Year. I'm getting prepared for our new online cleanse that's coming on the 13th of January. The next day we start our teachers training on the 14th. I wanted to give you a feel for my own preparation at home. And after I've made about 4 liters of juice in the morning of celery, cucumber, apple, ginger, some lemon, lots of greens. I'll put in some beets for Anthony, or maybe some carrots. He likes that. For me, it's a bit too sweet, though. I'll juice just about anything, and I need about 2 to 3 liters every morning. And this is just normal for me to start my day this way. And I will fast all day until about 3, 4, until I'm really hungry. Today, since we had food left over from holidays, I threw out a bunch of stuff in the vegetables, and what's left, I'm kind of doing a half raw, half cooked meal. Me, primarily a raw foodist for many years, but I do a little bit of cooking. And Anthony, he's really into the cooked food. So, I kind of find the happy place in between where we can both get our needs met. So I want to take you there and show you what I'm doing. This is just everything left over from what was in the kitchen to the garden. But let's go over here and take a look, and I'll show you what I've got going here. Okay, so here I am soaking, I'm soaking some spinach, and I have bok choy and spinach. Just what I happen to have left. And the reason that I'm doing that is because I soak everything in peroxide water first. So this is the bowl of peroxide water here, where I'll put just a squirt of peroxide here in Spain where I live. It's not called hydrogen peroxide, but that's what it is. This is a squirt, a few liters of water, soak it ideally for a couple of hours or even 5 minutes. Just get that gunky stuff off. Give it some rinse water here. And I just happen to have some broccoli left over. I happen to have some stuff I juiced here from the beets and the carrots. And I had some portobellos, and I had some tomatoes. So I put those with some spices from my garden in one pot. Over here I had some lentils and some zucchini. And then here I have some rosemary, basil, and sage from my garden. And these peppers here growing in my garden. I have some garlic that I'm going to put in there. And I'm just making kind of a big mixture of a stew. But for me, I can't eat that much cooked food. My body just doesn't really like it. So I'll eat maybe like a cup of that, or maybe a bowl, but maybe it's really going to be a big salad. So with the bok choy and the spinach, I will make a nice salad with tahini and some avocado, some onion. I'll also go outside and I'll forage for some wild greens. And I love juicing the wild greens as well. I just go out and cut the grass really with a knife. And how do you know what's good and what's not? Well, I wouldn't be too overly concerned about greens, really. If they're growing outside near your vegetable patch, which is what mine are doing, and you've taken a little taste, most likely they're okay. If you're freaked out about it or in question, just look it up. There's an app that you can take a picture of a plant. You have to Google it. I'm not sure exactly what it is. And it'll tell you its medicinal properties, or, if it has any poisonous stuff to it. So what I encourage you to do is go through your fridge, start cleaning stuff out. Clean out, I had one client the other day, we took her on Skype. We took her through her entire kitchen, and it took an hour. And she threw away all forms of sugar, from donuts to box sugar to powdered sugar to candies to cookies. And we put it in a big bag. She put it in a big bag, and it weighed 22.5 pounds. And that's the way she started off the new year. So that's something you might want to do. The jellies, everything, throw it all out. Get rid of everything in your kitchen that is, really toxic for you. But I encourage you also to be realistic, because it can be an emotional backlash to this stuff, and make sure you're properly supported. And that's why I'd encourage you to come on our cleanse on the 13th. We're going to really go in depth of what this is all about, how it can work for you. Don't worry about what should I do, what should I eat, all that. Just come on the 13th. Pop me an email at amyrochelle.com. and send me an email, and we'll send you the link, and just get yourself set up on that, and we'll all take it from there. But between now and then, encourage you to clean your kitchen out and get rid of all the stuff that you don't really need. Happy New Year. Lots of love.